Mr. Beast!
These two strangers off in the middle of the wilderness. These two guys have never met each other in their entire lives.
I don't believe it.
Every day the two of you survive in this
Man, all these white people look the same, man. I don't believe it. They're probably brothers.
wilderness, I'll give you $10,000.
I hope you brought enough money, man. We're here for the long run.
Hey, put that camera down.
Wait, $10,000 every day you survive in the wilderness? What
Put
the
that out. Take care, boys. This video can make you guys
We're gonna be here for
millionaires.
4 years.
I'm Hayes.
Hayes, I'm Grizz. Nice to meet you, man.
Grizz? All right, you're gonna be my best friend for the next however long.
$10,000
Starting now, these
each?
guys receive $10,000 every day, with the only limit being how long they can survive, which theoretically means they could win unlimited money.
Dude, if
Well, that's just not true, Mr. Beast, but okay.
we stay a year, we're both multimillionaires. We are trying to find a camping spot, build a fire.
Why would they be multi-millionaires if they stayed for a year? Oh my God, they'd be multi-millionaires if they stayed for a year. Wait, that's just like real. Wait, oh my God, my math is way off. I thought there was only 100 days in a year. Oh my God, wait, what the fuck? They don't last a month.
Survive the night.
I guess we should just set up camp
They don't
here.
last a
For
month.
the rest of the night, they gathered wood and went through their supplies.
We've got approximately 5 days worth of food, 2 things of water.
Looks like a change of clothes, some warm jackets, and boom, fire starter.
Let's see if we can get a fire going.
Oh, yeah.
We are good.
Let's make beds out of pine needles. Won't be comfortable,
But the
but at
problem
least
is
we
the
won't
moment
freeze to
winter
death tonight.
comes, there's no way they're gonna want to stay out there.
We're alive. Day 2.
And in the morning, I showed up to give them their first $10,000.
He's gonna bring
How
it?
was the first night? It's cold. It's been 24 hours, and I didn't walk over with 10 grand. You're not gonna ask?
Yeah, I guess we should, right?
Yeah. Okay, just look up. Oh my.
What? Miss. Miss,
Every
it kills
24
them.
hours, we're to drop
kills them
$10,000
both.
out of a plane for you guys. There's $10,000.
That is such a waste of time.
Catch it, don't catch it. No, watch out.
Bro, this is crazy. Bro, we're gonna be so rich by the end of this video.
That's fake money.
And on top of that money, this is your flare gun.
That's fake money.
Careful.
We all know
Shoot
it.
it up in the air. The challenge ends for the both of you. And you walk away with the money you've won.
So how long should we stay out here?
$3.6 million for the year is crazy.
All right,
Just
the
stay
plan
here.
is officially a year. We're gonna split this in 2. You get this.
Yes.
I get this.
Now we can't screw each other over.
But later in this video, that plan doesn't exactly work.
All right, I feel bad, but I need to steal that flare gun. I just gotta
Why?
shoot this thing, and I get to be a dad again.
If you fire that flare, I literally think I'm gonna kill you. Well, buddy, you ready to get rich?
Absolutely.
Oh,
By day
please
3,
kill
you
him.
could say the boys were pretty tired.
Dude, these fucking parents are so dramatic about not being with their kid for like a year. Dude, I didn't see my dad for like 12 fucking years. Who cares? Call him on the phone. All right? Or better yet, just do your own thing when you meet up. It's fine. Like, bro, it really ain't that big of a fucking deal, bro.
Tired of sleeping
I don't
on the
care.
ground.
These people are too soft.
So after another 10 grand, they started work on building their shelter.
Gonna use my jacket to gather pine needles and layer them on the shelter.
All right, I found this metal piece from a kid's swing set, and I think it's gonna work great for the roof of our shelter.
Layer 1 on. Boom! Here's a section that we're working on. You
Damn.
see it's got some structural poles. We get to use the parachutes and the cord, so we're gonna make a rain cover on our shelter.
Damn!
Everyone thinks probably that I'll be the reason we leave and fail this challenge. But this money would mean college for the kids.
And then on day 4, they started looking for
Bro, legit, just stay for 1 month. Like, at least get 300 fucking grand. Like, you're just set for so long with that shit. Although, me personally, you gotta understand, guys, $1 million ain't what it used to be. It just really ain't, okay? The new number is 5 million, okay? Because getting 5 million ROI, return on your investment, annually is 250K, and 250K is very comfortable to live off for a year. For a family or a guy who really likes being a bachelor, okay? 5 million is the new number to shoot for.
a water source.
Unfortunately.
There's a swamp.
I would feel safe boiling that.
Yeah, we gotta be careful because that stuff is full of bacteria and parasites.
Ooh, just a touch of the swamp.
All right, we're going to bed.
Hopefully, Grizz snuggles up because it's cold and he's being
What
warm.
the fuck?
This is like the 3rd day in a row that we've
Bro, are
gotten
you
2
good?
hours of sleep. It's been so cold.
No, you're just spoiled. You're telling the guy who was homeless that I'm spoiled. No, I just know the value of a fucking dollar. Are you what the f are you talking about, man? I'm trying to give you absolutely like beneficial like assurance. I promise you, the value of $1 million in 2024 is a hell of a lot different back in the 1990s for who wants to be a millionaire. Because $1 million you used to be able to retire and have generational wealth with. That is not something that exists with current inflation. We all know it. We all know it. $1 million back in the 1990s was insane. The money people would have made off of them is nuts. Today, guys, sorry to tell you, $1 million will barely buy you a 4-bedroom house, depending on where you live. Okay? And that's it. Before $1 million, you get a house, you get 5 cars, you take care of your whole family. That's just not how it goes. It's just not. Right? If I were to get $1 million right now, I would still continue working. I would still continue working. You know what other people would do back in the 1990s? They got $1 million. They would go to Las Vegas and blow half of that shit. Not even. They would spend 1% of it and buy everyone in the city a car. That's just not true, but regardless, you understand what I'm saying.
If it rained right now, we'd
These kids just don't get inflation. They just don't get it.
probably have to go to the hospital.
But I'd do it for $10,000.
And it wasn't just the freezing temperatures that were getting to them.
We're at the end of our supplies. Grizz likes to call it a fast, which sounds so much nicer than starving.
And for the next few days, the hunger problem didn't get any easier.
We had a little square of beef jerky this morning, that's it. Jimmy gave us 5 days worth of food, and it's day 9 right now. These are greenbrier leaves. Grizz says they're edible, I guess.
What the
Yeah.
It was clear by
So let me get this right. So Grizz is the guy who's actually good at this, and this guy's just some pussy hipster that looks like he belongs in the wild. And let me tell you why I know this guy's a pussy hipster. Anybody who wears clear frame glasses, I want to punch in the nose.
at this point that the boys were extremely hungry. But lucky for them, I had a surprise waiting for them on day 10. They've officially survived 10 days. Here's your briefcase.
Yeah.
And don't leave. This is where the challenge gets interesting. Bring in the helicopter.
Oh, man.
I'm nervous, dude. Oh my gosh.
Okay, that I'm excited about.
To celebrate day 10, we have your first offer. I can tell you guys are tired of eating leaves. So I brought you guys an additional 10 days worth of food, spices, 2 tarps, and everything you would need to fish. All of this for $50,000 of your prize money. You want some beef jerky?
Yes.
Don't eat it yet.
Oh.
These beans look
Oh,
good.
it's like Survivor all over again.
Oh, coffee.
We're gonna give you space. I'll be back in 10 minutes.
He's not kidding. Like, this is literally all the things we would need to fish.
I'm gonna be real. I think it's worth. I do. I think the return on investment is insane. Easy pickup. Easy pickup, get it all. Also, side note, guys, we need to watch we need to watch Survivor on stream. We need to chill out, late night Survivor react. That would be good as fuck. I've never seen Survivor Australia. I heard it's hilarious.
50 grand.
50 grand.
If they don't take this deal, I mean, they're kind of stupid.
Yep.
10 days worth of food means they make 100 grand,
Yep.
and they only have to pay 50 grand for it. I'm doing
Yep.
them a favor.
Should we talk to him now?
Yeah.
All right. All right. All right, Jimmy.
If you make a decision,
I find it crazy that Chris was literally on my couch with me watching WrestleMania. That's still wild to me. I've met 2 members of the Mr. Beast crew so far. I've met Chris and I've met Carl Jacobs. I need to meet Chandler and I need to meet Chandler before I meet Mr. Beast.
in the next 60 seconds, I'll throw in 2 feastable bars.
Yes.
Let's do it.
Oh, you still had 59 more seconds, but okay. Here, I'll put that in the pile of food. Thank you for
Yep.
the 50 grand.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Enjoy the food. Oh, by the way, you also get the crate with it.
The crate is huge.
Thanks, Jimmy.
It's
The
definitely a deal we
crate
had to
is
say yes to,
huge.
but that week of food literally cost as much as my kid's college tuition. Bro, I still can't believe it every time this money falls out of the sky.
The food from the crate will feed them for 10 days. But if they
Yep.
were to survive out here for a year,
All right, the plan is officially
They
a
need to
year.
fish.
they'll still need to find more food in the wilderness.
So some
need
of
to
you may
fish.
be wondering,
Why have they not caught fish?
Yep.
well, the swamp nearby has no fish in it. What we really need is a moving water that we can fish in.
And while Hayes was rambling
camp.
on about his kids,
My 2-year-old doesn't sleep very well either, so
this happened.
I think being a dad. What is this? This is a creek. This is not a swamp. This is actually moving water. There's fish in here.
Let's move
Dude, look
camp.
at this. It's like a dock.
This is the perfect place for food and shelter.
And after another few days full of a surprise freezing rainstorm,
At least now we have $100,000.
they decided to move and upgrade their shelter near their newfound water source.
Insane pickup.
Grizz.
How are you always up
They've already done 18 days and 6 minutes. How long were they out here?
We're gathering up a bunch of dead trees we can use for our structure.
And then we balance them together into an A-frame shape and cut the trees to the right length. Oh. I'm sorry.
No, it's all right. I'm glad I broke your fall.
Sorry.
All right, so maybe they had a bit of a false start. But once they got the structure back up, they spent the entire next day putting their finishing touches on their shelter. They even built a fishing dock to help them catch.
House?
Dock's done.
Pleasantly surprised.
And now all we got to do is catch a fish.
What
on.
the
Yeah.
fuck?
As good as this was,
These
without
dudes are
sleeping bags,
insane.
the winter night was still unforgiving.
On a really cold night. Cold toes, cold feet, no sleeping bag.
So I think I knew what my next offer was.
Sleeping bag.
It's day 20,
Bro, if he offers them a sleeping bag for $130,000, oh, that'd be brutal.
and they moved super deep in the woods, so now we have to get there by boat.
Do you hear that sound in the distance?
What'd you say?
Is that a boat?
Any minute now when we find them, I've got a fun offer for them. How's it going, boys?
Hey guys, what's going on?
Two things. First, the plane needed maintenance, so I'm delivering this by hand.
Hey, all
There's your
right.
$10,000, which puts you guys at $140,000.
Holy
And
shit.
second, we have an offer for you.
Ooh.
Reveal your offer. Just go ahead and take it off. Here it is.
Oh.
You can either give me $10,000 for that red sleeping bag, or give me $50,000 and you get both sleeping bags.
Tell me I'm not the only one who sees it. Among Us is a mental illness, and I have it, man.
What?
5 times the amount for both.
Oh man.
Take it.
Take it out?
Yeah, we should look at
Take
it.
it.
Yeah, check them out.
Hang on, I just...
You have food, you have bed, you have food and warmth now. You should buy that 1,000,000%.
Gonna do this.
These are the same sleeping bags we used in Antarctica. They work very well. Here's the weather forecast. It's gonna get pretty cold next week, so
Yeah.
highly recommend you at least buy one.
When we started this thing out, we were in the 20s without anything.
Yep.
We've adapted to it. We have bedding, we have pine straw. We're doing pretty well in these low temperatures. I would love to have a sleeping bag, but $50,000 is...
I sleep
Take it.
closer to Grizz than I do my wife, so I'm not even kidding.
You're actually gonna say no to both?
On a really cold night. No sleeping
Nah,
bag.
you gotta get one.
Yeah, so I think it's final. We don't want it.
Yeah, agreed.
Wow, not even.
What? That's gotta be a blunder. That's gotta be a blunder. That has to be a blunder.
A single sleeping bag. All right, boys, close it up. Sure, the boys could survive without sleeping bags, but that didn't solve their food problem. In between sitting out rainy days, the boys got into a bit of a routine where they would boil water, work on their shelter, and try to catch fish, which
That's a good
wasn't
plan.
really working out for them.
We got some guts for bait. We're gonna cast them out, and hopefully the fish come up off the bottom of the creek.
Day after day of failing to catch any fish,
Let's go check the lines, see if any catfish are on.
they finally caught a wind in their sails.
Oh, Grizz!
Or whatever that abomination of Mother Nature was.
What
is
the
that?
fuck?
Can I eat it?
First fish, it's an eel, and I think I'm gonna charcoal grill
Wait,
it. We're
that
gonna
sounds
have
good as
ourselves
fuck.
some American-style unagi.
This is the first thing that we've caught out
I'll be real, I didn't even know where eel came from, to be honest.
here in 27 days, which is insane. We're happy to have it, and we're gonna make it delicious.
I don't know if this is what I would call delicious, but the fact that they haven't had a fresh meal in almost 30 days means even a rock would taste good to them at this point.
It's excellent.
It's so good.
There you go.
It's just like amazingly good.
If we keep catching fish like this, we can easily stay for a year, bro.
But they won't.
$3.6 million.
Good night! And on day 28, they started constructing their raised bed system in their
Here's why they're being dumb as shit. Why are they worried about $3.6 million when they're sweating 50K? Like, are you serious, bro? Like, 50K for a fishing rod and 50K for sleeping bags. I cannot believe that's gonna piss me off. It was such a blunder.
new shelter.
So it's gonna be 2 tripods, 1, 2, side rails going down, slats across, and then a nice pine needle mattress made out of parachutes.
And after seeing their new shelter become more and more comfortable, I was starting to get worried that I was gonna have to pay these guys millions of dollars.
The only regret that I have, they're not bunk beds.
Yep.
That's honestly an L.
They were betting everything on their new shelter being right next to this creek, but that may have been a huge mistake because they couldn't catch another eel to save their lives.
That's brutal.
Snapped it. At
Did
this
they die?
point, I've spent more time in the wilderness than I have with my newborn son. I also have a 2-year-old with my
Oh my God, I don't f***ing care, bro. Nobody cares. He's a f***ing 2-year-old. He's not even gonna know. He's not even gonna know. You know, like, okay, if he's 8 and he misses his dad, sure. He doesn't even f***ing know.
wife alone. How do you explain to a 2-year-old that daddy's gonna be gone and he won't talk to you and he won't call you and he won't see you?
Well, you won't have to because he's 2 years old and his frontal lobe isn't even developed. He's not going to remember any of this shit.
Say they were making us an offer. What would be something that you would actually buy?
We spend a lot of time out here trying to get firewood. You know, having firewood dropped off would be really nice. I'd probably pay $10,000 for that.
We are literally in the middle of the forest. I couldn't tell you where we are anymore. All right. How's it going, boys?
Doing great, man. How are you?
As a reward for surviving an entire month, I brought you a store.
Oh, okay.
You see, we come through all of your
Settlers
vlog
of
footage,
Catan?
and we wrote down everything you've asked for, such as firewood, a shovel, cooking supplies, bedding, and even books and board games. It's like a dollar store, but everything costs 10 grand.
Dude.
This is your store? Feel free
An
to shop.
axe is
Won
insane.
240 grand. Might as well check it out.
What are these? Those are mosquito nets. Oh, will you pair?
I would invest everything. I would buy the whole store, right? Because my game plan is trick Mr. Beast into paying for my life and I stay out there forever.
We don't need those.
All right, what about the hammocks?
I like the hammocks, but you know, we haven't tried making them out of parachutes yet.
All right, Grizz, answer this. What could you not make out of parachutes?
A lot.
All right, well, do you guys want the firewood?
How much
So,
wood?
That's the wood you get.
If it came with unlimited wood, I would buy it.
I offered them literally everything they could possibly need here, and they still weren't interested. I was beginning to think these two were secretly Navy SEALs or something. Are you guys gonna buy literally anything? You make 10 grand.
They don't want to play Settlers. Gonna act, but these guys don't care.
A day. What's another 10 grand?
I gotta say no.
All right. In a million years, would not have thought they would say no to everything.
Well, then
Next
get better
time,
shit,
I'm
Jimmy.
gonna convince you two to spend money.
We're looking forward to it.
Yeah, man. See you, Jimmy.
Get something
There
better.
he goes.
In
He's
his
getting desperate.
tank.
Stop right here. I have a special surprise for all of you. Nolan, what does this look like?
A lot of phones.
1,000 phones to be exact. Because over the next 7 days, I'm gonna be giving 1,000 random people that subscribe a free Samsung Galaxy S24. I literally spent over
Please, Mr. Beast. Please, Mr. Beast.
$1 million on these phones, and I'm giving them away to you. All you have to do to enter to win one of these phones is subscribe. It's
Mr.
literally-
Beast, please.
I just want you to know I appreciate everything you guys have been doing for the channel. It means the world to me. Subscribe, win one of these phones, let's go. And so they continue without any
God
of the tools from my
damn.
offer. But go figure, for the next few days, they weren't able to catch any fish.
Oh,
and
they're
even
dead.
though the money kept coming,
They're so dead.
they were running out of food and time to catch it quickly.
I am on the last belt loop. I think that we have maybe 2 days.
They're
worth of
so
food left.
dead.
That's not
They
good.
died.
Without a boat, this creek is not productive. We gotta go to that river. If I can get to that river and the fishing is good, that'll turn all this around.
Yep.
And with their rations running dangerously low, their only
have
hope
to.
at getting food was to travel through the swamp to the river on the other side
Okay.
in hopes of catching some fish.
Oh, wow. Walk through water for $3 million. How hard can it be, man?
It's risky wasting all these calories, but I have to do it
Oh
if
my
we're gonna
God.
make it any further.
I realize if he gets attacked by an alligator, just grab it and eat it.
But after a grueling hike, Hayes finally found what he was looking for.
Oh my God. Woo! Look at that. It's the river. Is that not the most gorgeous thing you've ever seen? Woo!
Finding this river is probably the difference between us making
Dude, why don't they just order DoorDash? Are they stupid? Like, legit, just call an Uber to bring you food. Like, it costs like $20 and you have 330 grand. Like, what, like, this is why boomers are doomed, man. They just don't get it.
our goal and us tapping out early.
Fortunately,
Just build the phone. They did it in Dr. Stone, man.
he had a secret weapon.
Grizz and I made our own fishing pole, and this is gonna make catching fish easy.
Wow, that was awesome.
With Hayes' makeshift fishing pole immediately breaking, he was going to have to use his hands, and he spent hours trying and failing.
Oh no!
And if he couldn't catch any fish without immediately dropping them, the calories burned coming here would have been for nothing. But just when he was ready to give up,
This one's gonna be it.
Ah, yeah! Holy moly! Yes, I told you it was that one!
He caught that with his
and the
hands?
luck didn't stop there.
I cannot wait to bring this back to Grizz. He's gonna
Oh
be
my
so
God!
stoked. We're eating tonight.
Hey, I take it back. This guy's the man. I take it all back, okay? What the 3 fish with his hands? Hey, I jerked this guy. Never mind.
All right, that's awesome.
Jerk this guy's chicken is what I was gonna say, because I love Jamaica.
Feels like this is our first real food in ages.
But in the meantime, I was preparing an offer that I know they couldn't refuse. It's day 40, they've made over $250,000, and I have an incredibly special offer for them. For $10,000, and I think you're really gonna like this, you both can see your wives. In fact, they're watching right now. Oh.
Nope. Say no. Say no, because that's gonna make them weak. Straight up. Say no. Do not. This is how everybody loses. This is the trick to make them sad.
Oh my God, are you serious?
Oh, man.
I can't let down my kid.
I know, I can't let down my wife.
Okay, Jimmy.
Yes! Yes!
Yep, they're gonna be weak.
It's me, it's Daddy.
Oh my God.
I smell so bad. Oh.
Hi, Talia.
As nice as it was to see their families, the visit was also bittersweet because there's one big question on everyone's mind.
How long do you want us to stay?
I want you home now. Like.
I fucking hate people, bro. Yeah, just come home now when I have the opportunity to make $10,000 a day. Like, where do you want me to get the money from? Why the dude, I hate when you have a partner who guilts you for working to support your lives. You're gonna make homeboy feel bad for taking care of you financially in perpetuity? Soy mother, bro. Jeez, I say beg on. You come back when you want. Holy shit.
I do.
I know you want me home, but do you need me home?
There we go.
Yes, she needs you.
Oh my God. No, she doesn't. Literally, no, she doesn't. It's a baby. They don't even know you exist. Holy shit. Just hire a nanny. Jesus Christ.
Yes, you need to bond with your son. I don't care what the other guy says.
Oh my God.
You've made enough money.
Oh
I need
my
you
God.
home.
Oh my God. 160 grand is enough. Oh, and I have 2 kids. Let me get this right. I have a wife and 2 kids, and you think 160 grand is enough to do what? Pay for college for one of them? Oh, this is just so dumb. It's so dumb.
That conversation was so difficult.
You paid $10,000 to get reamed by your wife. Bro, this is why you need somebody who's on the same fucking page. Good God. Holy shit. Like, I would be like, yo, go get it. Do you. We will be fine. Go as long as you can. We are here when you need us. They've been gone a month, guys. They've been gone a month. If there was a year, I'd get it. It's a month. If homeboy, I mean this generally, if homeboy stays out here for a year, he takes care of him and his family forever. Forever. Holy shit. Like, I promise you, maybe the sex is good. They have 2 kids. But I promise you, jerking your peanuts really ain't that hard.
For me, even so, yesterday was a really good day. It had all of the things that I love. It had my family, my wife, my kids, my buddy Grizz. That was like a really huge gift. Oh, they're gone now.
To hold her and know that she was safe, it really has changed the way that I'm viewing this entire challenge.
Good.
Knowing I have my wife's support, I want to stay until I have $1 million.
Yeah, imagine that. W Grizz wife. Hey, look at that. My wife supported me. Pfft, insane.
And after some much needed family time, Hayes and Grizz were much happier than I'd ever seen them.
Hayes and Grizz. Hayes and Grizz.
Ambush!
Let's smoke some fish. Look
They
at
are
that. This is
farming!
perfect.
Even when something happened that would have totally drained them before,
400,000.
by now they didn't even seem to mind.
It looks like someone had a gender reveal, and the gender was just money.
Even though their spirits were high, there was still a problem they needed
Dude, I wish this video was 8 hours long. I love these 2.
to solve. In order to get to the river to fish, they would first need to trudge through this giant swamp.
Oh
But
my
if
God.
they had a boat, they would easily be able to float down the creek to the river.
I am building a boat. The idea is to create a frame with sticks and then attach our tarp
He's
so the
making a
whole thing can
boat?
float.
Not feeling super confident in the boat build.
If we can get down the fish Without having to tromp through a whole swamp, it's worth the risk. It's time for the first sea trial of my beautiful ship.
Here he goes.
Chris! Da-da-da-da-da.
And this was pretty ironic, considering the offer I was about to bring them. It's day 50.
Give 'em a boat.
Let's see how they're doing.
Hey.
Bro, you guys have a village now. Wait, are you serious? You built a boat?
Yeah, man.
You're telling me this thing can actually float?
You wanna try it?
Yeah, I don't. Oh my gosh, it actually worked. He built a freaking boat in the woods.
That's
All right, now that I'm
insane.
aware
Wait,
of
this
that,
guy's awesome.
This changes a lot of things. It's actually insane that you two built a boat yesterday because I brought the two of you a boat with the Zaxby's restaurant on it.
Oh my gosh, it's so cool, Jimmy.
Before I present the offer, I want to make sure you're in a really good state of mind. This is our brand new Mr. Beast box, which are now live at every single Zaxby's across America.
Oh my God.
What the f is a Zaxby's? Does anybody know? Zaxby's. I'm gonna look this up. Zaxby's chicken. They have them in Austin. I have never heard of this shit in my whole life. Okay, maybe I'll go try and get some Feastables later.
That is so good.
The Mr. Beast box comes with the best tasting chicken known to man. And the cool part—
It ain't better. Wait, what's the name of that place? Yo, Z, you know chicken. What's the name of the place we always go to? What is it called? Raising Cane's. Raising Cane's, bro. That shit is f***ing ridiculous. Wait, it's better than Raising Cane's? You're telling me Zaxby's is better than Raising Cane's? It's a better Cane's. It's like Raising Cane more option. Why haven't we gone? Why have we simply not gone? Also, why are you not subbed, man? What happened? Are we good? Yeah, well, I mean, we hung out like the other day, bro. Are we good? I go with Chris all the time? Okay. All right. Well, hey, thanks for letting me know, man. We have to try. Anna, we will. We will. We'll go. We'll go. We'll go. We'll go. 100%. 100%. 100%.
Part is every single meal comes with a Feastables bar. Our goal with this collab was to take the world's best chicken and pair it with the world's best chocolate.
Indeed.
Zaxby's also has 12 sauces.
There's like so many flavors happening in my mouth. What
That's what your mom said.
is that? That's really good.
It's a Zax sauce.
Look how happy they are. If you want to be happy like them, just go to Zaxby's and get the Mr. Beast box right now. Now that you guys have gotten your meals, your day 50 offer is for $50 grand. You can have this boat.
We don't have a motor. We don't have any way to get this thing around.
So you just use sticks.
Oh, Lord, I don't know.
Since you weirdly built the boat the day before, I'll give you a discount. We'll make it $40,000.
My answer is I love the ship I made. I trust it with my life. So I'm gonna leave it up to Grizz.
For $40,000, I'm gonna pass on the boat. Yes! I'll get in Hayes' death trap instead.
If that sinks and you have to quit, I tried.
We appreciate the food.
The boys!
Lovely.
Bye, Jimmy.
I'll see you next
The
time.
So
boys!
this ship saved us $40,000.
Still a death trap.
Hey.
Man, when we first started this thing, it was in the dead of winter. You remember how cold it was?
Yeah, now everything is so nice and warm.
And spring was now in full bloom, and they were looking pretty comfortable.
There's a lot of flowers here. I can't say that I mind it.
What is today, 51?
I don't know. I lost
That's not even bad.
I hear an airplane coming in.
Bro,
Oh, he's
this is every man's dream come true. Ignore your problems, live out in the woods, just go around, farm it, you know, 10K a day, it's pretty good. It's the life.
Straight at us.
This briefcase puts us at $440,000. Time to build the Hayes and Grizzle love seat.
80% of what we're sitting on here is
Oh my
going
God.
straight to my business.
This case.
No, I don't want Katie to work 24-hour shifts anymore. This money's gonna do so much for her and our family.
But while the warmer weather was nice, it presented new problems like snakes.
Eat them.
Don't wanna get bit by that.
How's a snake a problem? Just eat it. That is free food waiting for you, man. Grab it, chop it up, pop them, man. Hey, snake nuggets.
And rats.
Get out of here!
Every
Rats.
night.
Snakes and rats. Sounds familiar. It's like the Genshin Impact community, man. Just eat them. Gobble them up.
Oh my God!
And it wasn't long until the lack of sleep started to make them irritable.
Looks like Hayes is struggling to get over here. Hayes, do you need my help?
What does it look like? You want to paddle upriver into the wind?
Hayes, why don't you go get those fishing lines fixed?
You know what? You shut your mouth when you're talking to me.
True.
Angry. Can you check those lines while you're over there?
What do you think I'm doing?
I don't know, I was just asking.
Thank you for telling me to do what I'm already doing once again.
Very angry.
Keep in mind, at this point, Hayes and Grizz were very close friends. But Hayes had reached the end of his rope, and the jokes just weren't hitting the same anymore.
Grizz's idea about how this would unwind is not working, obviously, because it's a stupid idea.
Hayes, I'm sorry, buddy. I did not know.
Hey, I want to say perfectly reasonable. Everybody has their off days. I want to be in defense of Hayes here. We all have off days.
Oh, I was actually pissing you off. I did not know that you were actually upset.
It's all right.
Okay.
And so, feeling frustrated, Hayes turned off his camera and paddled downriver, where he set up his camp until the next day.
Hayes has set sail, and I think he may have run away. I'll certainly be thinking about him. I know it's supposed to be cold at night. He's not back in a couple days, so I'm gonna have to go looking for him. Let's do something to cheer him up. So we got a huge board over here that was left by Jimmy at the last beast drop, and I'm gonna repurpose it into a table with some of our cases. It's actually pretty sturdy.
And when Hayes returned home, he was not empty-handed.
Sounds like Hayes has returned from his great adventure. Nice. Oh,
good
there's a sea trout.
I'm pretty wiped out. Mind if I take a minute?
No, man, do your thing.
Chris,
Yeah, buddy.
what's this?
It's our table.
We have a table?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
There you go, man. Hey,
This is a
all good.
$100,000 table, Grizz.
Welcome back, buddy.
Feels good to be home.
Come on.
With their survival needs met
Good.
and their friendship restored,
Good.
one question still
They're back.
remains. How long will they stay?
oh my
I
God.
gotta have a serious conversation.
Yeah.
The end. Honestly, I'd have been done 5 days ago.
Maybe push like an extra week. I mean, hell, that's a $35,000 each.
If I pulled that flare on day 70, how would you feel?
I would feel really let down and lied to. I propose at day 70, we have a conversation, decide if we're gonna push further.
That's fair.
Oh my God.
I promised Grizz that I would stay longer. For him, but I'm not happy about it.
Morning, guys. So,
You gotta understand though, let's just keep it a buck. I came into this video very negatively biased against Hayes and saying W-Man Grizz. Let's just be real. Guys, who bringing the food? Hayes. Let's be real. Hayes going way harder. Hayes bringing the goddamn fish. He walking through that damn swamp. I say with this amount of money, I get it, right? 300K, at least that's something, you know what I'm saying? But damn, they have a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Hayes has been a little upset. I'm seeing it. He's keeping it to himself, you know, so I'm a little worried about him.
Spoken to Grizz about it. He wants me to stay longer. He's kind of pushing me to stay longer and stay longer. At some point, I gotta stop being wilderness guy and go be dad.
Another day.
Yeah.
Oh, no. I knew that was gonna happen. I saw it. Oh, no. Hayes going to check out the case that is dropped from the sky.
Day 70. I'm gonna see if Grizz is good being done today. See what he says.
What are we gonna do with all this money?
Kind of want to talk to you about that. Kind of ready to hit the flare.
Oh God.
What do you think about that?
I want to stay longer. I know that you've got to pull away from this thing with family.
I know. We've talked about it 1,000 times. I just want to know how you feel about it today. Yes or no?
Can you go one more day? Give yourself 24 hours just to kind of feel it out.
I thought a lot about it, but if you want to go another day, let's go another day.
Okay. Make it day 100.
Come on, boys.
All right, buddy.
Good.
Day
Let's
100.
call it a little walkie walk. We can go over here. Let's say Hayes isn't a part of the equation.
Yeah.
How many more days do you think you could survive out here?
Let's call it 45 days would probably be as far as I'd go.
How many do you think he has left in the tank?
He talks about it every day.
How often do you think about shooting the flare?
Every day.
What stops you?
At this stage, Grizz, you know, he wants to make $1 million, and it's hard to say no to that. I have an obligation to him too, but it's starting to go towards family. Yeah.
When you do shoot that flare, that's gonna be crazy.
Oh, I can't wait.
He gonna steal it.
Okay, last night?
I don't want to disappoint Grizz, but hold on. I think I'm done. Thought it would be cool to come back here to our first camp where I was shoulder to shoulder with Grizz every
Hey, I would just break the damn gun, to be honest. I just break it.
single night. And after that, it was like, all right, dude, we're brothers now.
I mean, I really don't want to disappoint Grizz, but you know how it goes. Is what it is, you know what I mean?
I expected to walk away with a lot of money, but I didn't expect to walk away with like a friend for life.
Yep.
And that's so meaningful to me. I kind of got to think about what's right for me and my family.
And you got to understand, making a friend at that age is insane, right? Because like when you get older, you got to understand when people turn 30, people just don't want friends anymore. When you're around like 20 to 28, prime friend making time. When you get older than that, unless you're like joining the army or doing some type of like recreational activity, it is very impossible to fucking find friends. It is very tough. You gotta find people on Discord. It's super difficult. So I can understand what he means. Grizz is probably very important to him.
Hayes got so desperate that he literally went into Grizz's bag and stole the flare gun, even though it was his idea to separate it into 2 parts.
At this point, all I have to do is shoot this thing, and I get to be a dad again, you know?
I know this thing is very challenging. What we're doing out here is not easy. I really, truly do believe that you're doing what's right for your family.
I disagree.
You're providing for them in a way that's going to change their lives.
Now, it's gone the other way.
How?
Now it's, I think I need to be there.
I think that you've been really upset, and you've been missing your family really bad. I feel like
I think the money doesn't
spiraled
matter.
through
The money
this
doesn't.
thing.
The money doesn't matter to me anymore. And really,
How does it not matter? Oh, Hayes, come on. At least make some sense, bro. At least, like, just buy your wife a $10,000 necklace upon your return, and things will be fine. You're all good. You're all f***ing good. You don't need to do any of this random bullshit. It is what it is.
The only thing that's keeping me here is you. And
So now I'm gonna have to kill you, Grizz. Now I'm going to kill you and burn you up like a little eel. I'm going to eat you, Grizz, and then I get to go home. Bye-bye, Grizz, then all the money is mine.
and I'm sick of it.
Yeah. My family needs me too, you know.
And you're very good at, you know, manipulating me.
He's not manipulating. He's merely presenting your options. Come on, let's not make this a victim thing, okay? Let's just relax. If Grizz walks up and fires it for him, that would be a good ending.
It was clear that in this moment, Grizz was going to have to make a decision. Convince Hayes to continue surviving in these woods for more and more money, or be there for his friend when he needed him the most.
I can't imagine having gone through this experience with anyone else. I mean, I really do, like, I genuinely think of you like a brother. You know, I'm sorry that I've just pushed you on and on and on.
I just don't want to let you down.
You're not letting me down.
Yeah, yeah.
Shoot it.
Brothers don't let each other down.
Shoot it for him. Shoot it
This is
for
the
him,
way it
Grizz.
is. Everything, everything's got to come to an end sometime. Let
Shoot
me
it, Grizz.
see that flare.
Shoot it, Grizz.
I owe you this, and to be honest with you, I'm sorry that it's taken so long.
Yep.
I think it's time for us to do this thing, buddy.
Yep. Good shit, Grizz.
I love you, buddy.
Perfect ending, man. Perfect ending. Perfect. Actually perfect.
I think they shot the flare. No, you take that one. Let's go check in on
This is
him.
why Mr. Beast needs to make TV shows.
Boys.
Hey, Jimmy.
Oh my God. We dropped them off. This is what they looked like. And here's them 74 days later.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. They look the same.
Crazy.
Yes, they look crazy.
You haven't left these woods in 74 days.
Dude, I'm so ready.
One final surprise.
Oh my God! Oh my gosh! I'm dying, baby!
I'll be real, bro. If my partner hugs my kid before they hugged me, oh, that would piss me off, bro.
After 74 days, they've won $670,000. And in case you forgot, we're giving away 1,000 Samsung phones to random people that subscribe in the next week. So don't forget, press that subscribe button right now.
Dude, that was one of the best Mr. Beast videos I've ever seen. Like, bro, the conversation at the end, everything was perfect. That was actual, dude, that was absolute cinema. And if you subscribe to my YouTube channel, you get a free phone.